Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome to the channel where you can learn how to play MLB The Show 22 to the best of your ability. And in this episode, we're going to go over the brand new program out, the All-Star Collection that can get you Jackie Robinson and the All-Stars of the franchise. We're going to break everything down in here. I'm going to show you everything that you can do, everything that you're going to get along the way, what your choices are, and then I'll also show you how you're going to do it, how you're going to beat it the quickest way possible. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So as always, we start off by telling you where you're going to find this. So you're going to drop down here and go over to the programs, the play tabs, and then you're going to click programs, and it's going to be the featured program, the All-Stars of the franchise. And as this pops open, currently 21 days, 15 hours to do this. By the time you see this, it's going to be under that by the time this is posted, but you're going to have about 3 weeks to try to knock all of these out. So you're going to have some time to do so. We're going to go over kind of what you're going to get along the way. You're going to get a couple of the equipment here, legendary icon, flashbacks, and legends, which are these guys. You're going to get a chest protector, a bat, chest protector. So it looks like you're getting quite a few of the things needed to complete collections. You're gonna get a face mask, a bat, some socks, all that good stuff. Batting gloves, a beautiful bat, more socks, bat. Once we get up here to the point of 100,000 XP, this is when you start getting the All-Stars of the franchise. Now, the first one you're going to get is the NL West, which we'll go over the players here in a second. But as you're unlocking these, just keep in mind, you can only get 2 of the 5, I believe. So you can only pick 2 of these 5 during the whole thing. So keep in mind when you're looking at players, don't just like select the most expensive player. Don't just select whatever the first player you see because you know you're going to get them all. I would suggest getting them as in the players you want first and then kind of falling back on a player that you think is worth more or whatever. So starting out in the NL West, these are the players you're going to get at relief pitcher there for Arizona. Colorado sends Crone. Dodgers send Gonsolin, Machado for the Padres, and then Carlos Rondon from the Giants. You see a mix of 95s and 97s throughout here, and that's pretty much everyone going forward. Going to get some more unlockables. Then at 120, we're going to get the NL Central, which Cubs are going to send Contreras, Castillo for the Reds, Milwaukee Brewers sending Corbin Burns, Bednar going for the Pirates, and Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. 97s across the board except for Bednar at 95. Do a couple more packs here with unlockables, and then we're going to hit up the NL East. In the NL East, the Braves are sending Swanson, Alcantara going for the Marlins, Edwin Diaz for the Mets, Phillies sending Bryce Harper as always, Juan Soto going for the Washington Nationals, fresh off his home run derby. He'll probably get a home run derby card, I would expect, but his card there at 97. A couple flashbacks. Then we're on to the AL side at 160,000 XP. So about every 20,000 XP, you're going to get a new kind of base of the choose one players. AL West, Verlander for the Astros, Angels sending Ohtani. Athletics have Blackburn, Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. I'm expecting a home run derby card for him as well. And then Martin Perez. The reason I'm telling you about the home run derby cards is because if you're wanting a card based on power, the home run derby card probably will be a little higher power than what they have here. So if you're wanting the home run derby card, then I would not suggest picking one of these as your first 2 picked, just for the fact that they're going to have a better card out very soon. 180, 20,000 K later, you're getting the AL Central. Jimenez going for the Guardians, White Sox and Tim Anderson, Gregory Soto for the Tigers, Benintendi for the Royals, and Luis Arias for the Twins. Then we got the Ballin' is a Habit pack, the AL East, then another 20K later. George Lopez going for the Orioles, we got JD Martinez for the Red Sox, Aaron Judge for the Yankees, McClanahan for the Rays, and then the Jays get Alejandro Kirk in there. And then we got a couple more. 20K later, we got the AL Central again. So we're coming back the other way now. You're going to be able to select one of these guys that we've gone over before. You should have two of the AL Central people. At the AL East at 240, you're going to have two of them. Going to get a Takashi Legend in here as well. Then at 260, you're going to get the AL West, so you'll get your second card from there. You'll get a 5-pack at 270, NL Central at 280. So again, you're wrapping back around. NL East at 300, NL West at 320, and the NL East, NL West, NL Central, AL East, AL West, AL Central. Then we're dropping into the future of the franchise. So if there's some of these you don't have, you can get him here. Then we get some big dog packs, headliners, always intense packs, 5-pack bundles, always intense up here. You're getting a balling out of control pack. I'm not 100% sure what's in these yet. Might be something later that we either find out, or I can go check and see if there's some sort of intuition of what those are. But you're getting 3 out of the 5 on the choice packs. So going through here, you're going to get about 18 of the 30 cards from here. So you're going to get 3 out of the 5 in all of these divisions. So you're looking for 3 cards. My suggestion is pick the 3 that you think you're going to use. You have to go buy the other 2 from each division if you want the full collection, but you will get 18 from this. And if you're wondering, well, how am I ever supposed to get 400,000 so that I can unlock 3 of the 5 all-star of the franchises? You're going to do it with the tasks here down below. You got the gameplay XP, which is just play the game. You'll get XP. You'll get it. Then you got the daily moments, which you have 3 at a time for the last 3 days. Will be up there. They kind of tell you when they expire, and every day you'll get a new one there. Then we got the featured program moments, and these are the program moments that you can knock out for 1,500 XP there to help you if you want to knock those out. I suggest kind of doing these as you go, or you can just sit here and do them all. There's a lot of them, more than normal, I would say. So the feature program moments, knock them out. Then we got the legend and flashback missions, and in order to do these, you have to earn parallel XP with legends and flashbacks from the program. And so if you're wondering, well, what do they mean? Like, how do I know what program and everything? You'll know that when you drop in here. It'll say Prime O'Day. So you're going to tally 500 parallel XP with the Orioles Prime Darren O'Day. So you need the Prime Darren O'Day card in order to get the 2,000 XP. You'll need to get the card. You'll need to put it in your lineup and get 500 parallel XP to unlock the 2,000 XP. And same thing with all these. They tell you which ones they are. This one's the Blue Jays milestone, Kevin Biggio. So you have to make sure you have that card, and then you're going to use that there. We got the Royal Second Half Heroes, Jorge Soler, 300 parallel XP with him. And you could just knock these out. Some of them you might already have. If you don't, you can go out and buy them. Or if you get them from some of the packs from up above here, make sure that you're putting them in your lineup. I'm sure you're going to get some like legends and flashbacks here like this. You could probably unlock a couple guys in there that will help with these missions at 2K XP per piece. And then we got the week 1 exchanges, where you can exchange players and get about 5,000 XP per set there. It looks like 50,000 is needed for the exchange. Once you get to 50,000, you will lock them in and you will get the 5,000 XP. And then we get the Jet Stream Conquest. Now, when you're playing these, just go through here, do the moments or whatever, and when you're doing the missions and you're wondering, well, how am I going to do the missions? What can I do? Jump into Conquest and knock these out, because if you beat the All-Stars of Franchise program plus packs, stubs, and more, if you could complete this all Jet Stream Conquest and their goals, you will get 30,000 XP, which is a pretty good boost early on to get you going. Now, usually what happens is they add things as we go. So as content comes out, they add more and more to these franchise tasks. So the longer you wait, the more stuff is going to show up. And so if you get all this stuff done, you're like, well, I'm not even close. Well, more stuff will come out. Keep in mind, 21 days currently until this is done, and they're going to come out with plenty of XP more to be able to help you out. Now, to look at the Conquest, you're going to either click A on this, you see the Conquest, hit Y or triangle. It's going to show you what you need to do. So we need to do the Mets on the first turn. Make sure you do that stuff, because you kind of need to do that stuff in order to take full advantage of the Conquest. If you're wondering how to find these in the menu, instead of just hitting A or X on them, depending on if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, you're going to go over here to the single player modes. You're going to go over to Conquest, and it's going to be called the Jet Stream Conquest, where you're going to earn the All-Stars and franchise. And in here, there's going to be some more packs and stuff to get along the way. As you take the whole board over, you'll get some additional stuffs and packs from those as well. So if you're wondering, well, how am I going to do this the fastest way possible? I don't want to spend all day trying to do all of these. The quickest way, I think, is to knock out the program moments, knock these out as fast as possible. If you're struggling with one, you don't have to get it done. Just move on, come back to it later, or just move on and don't even do it. If it's something that's taking you 20 minutes to do, then move on from it. You're just wasting time that you could be getting XP somewhere else. Also, make sure you do the daily missions. They're usually pretty easy, like the tally 4 bases. Took me like maybe 2 minutes to jump in and knock that one out. Strike out one batter in one plate appearance. I mean, that took me probably under a minute to do. So just kind of knock out the daily missions that are easy, and you can knock those out and get some additional XP, 1,500 a day from there. And then my suggestion would be to either do the exchanges if you're going to do the exchanges. If you're not, then skip this part. I know a lot of people do these exchanges. I don't like to, because I like to keep my cards for the stubs right now, because I don't have all of the cards that I want. But if you want to jump in there and do the exchanges next, that will get you a ton of XP. And then from there, you've already unlocked a couple of these packs. You've already got a couple people on your team. Then I would suggest knocking out these flashback missions, but I want you to do them in the Jetstream Conquest. So you're going to set your lineup with a bunch of these players, with Trammell, with Soler, Johnson, Bregman, whatever players you have here, you're going to throw them in your lineup, and you're going to complete this Jetstream Conquest, and then you're going to knock that out and get 30,000 XP, along with the Legend of Flashback missions, the parallel XP that you got with the players that you used. Other than that, there's other ways of getting quick XP. You could just play the game, play whatever you want to, play ranked, play against computer, play whatever you want to. You can also go on the other side of it and do the road to the show part, where you jump in with your player. You get some pretty quick, easy XP from that. So road to the show can also get you some pretty quick XP in Diamond Dynasty. I hope this video helped you guys understand what is going on with the All-Stars of the franchise. If you have any questions, make sure you comment them down below. I read every single question and comment, and I will do my best to answer them. Keep in mind, you get 18 of the 30 bosses, so the other 12 you will have to go out and either buy or get them from packs later on. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any more MLB The Show 22 content coming out very soon. Until next time, Slacker out.